Most women think a guy is into them if he texts back quickly or gives compliments, but those are surface level signs that could mean anything. Real obsession is different. It's deeper, more subtle, and way more telling. When a man is truly obsessed with you, his actions speak louder than his words. So, in the next 8 minutes, I'm going to show you 7 signs that a man is actually obsessed with you. These aren't the obvious things everyone talks about. These are psychological patterns that reveal what's really going on in his mind. Let's get into it. Sign 1, he remembers the small things. He remembers things you mentioned in passing, not the big stuff like your birthday or your job. Everyone remembers that. I'm talking about the small, random details that most people forget 5 minutes after you say them. You casually mention that you love a specific type of coffee. 2 weeks later, he brings it up or surprises you with it. You tell a quick story about something from your childhood. Months later, he references it in conversation. Let me give you a perfect example from a movie. In The Notebook, Noah remembers everything about Allie. Not just the big moments, but the tiny details. He remembers that she likes to paint. He remembers her favorite poem. He even built her the house she once sketched on a napkin years ago. That level of attention to detail isn't coincidence, it's obsession. Because when a man is obsessed with you, every word you say matters to him. Here is why this matters. When a man is obsessed with you, he's paying attention to everything you say. Not because he's trying to impress you, but because he genuinely cares. His brain is wired to store information about you because you're constantly on his mind. Psychologists call this selective attention. When someone is deeply interested in you, their brain prioritizes information about you over everything else. Most guys won't remember what you said last week, but when a man is obsessed, those details stick. Because every conversation with you matters to him. So if he's bringing up things you barely remember telling him, that's not a coincidence. That's obsession. Sign 2. He makes you a priority, not an option. When a man is obsessed with you, he doesn't fit you into his schedule. He builds a schedule around you. If you ask him to hang out, he doesn't say, "Let me check and get back to you." He says yes immediately, or he rearranges things to make it work. He doesn't cancel plans with you for something better. And if something unavoidable comes up, he's genuinely disappointed and tries to reschedule right away. Here's the difference. Most guys will make time for you when it's convenient, but a man who's obsessed will make time for you even when it's not. He'll drive across town after a long day just to see you for an hour. He'll skip plans with friends if it means spending time with you instead. Not because he's needy, but because being with you is what he wants most. This isn't about him being available 24/7, it's about consistency. When someone is obsessed with you, you're not competing for their attention. You have it. And you can feel the difference. You never wonder if you matter to him because his actions make it obvious. Sign 3, he's protective without being controlling. When a man is obsessed with you, he becomes naturally protective. Not in a toxic, controlling way, but in a way that shows he cares about your well-being. He checks if you got home safely. He notices when something's bothering you and asks about it. If someone disrespects you, he's immediately on your side. He wants to make sure you're okay, comfortable, and taken care of. But here's the key difference. Healthy obsession means he protects you without controlling you. He doesn't tell you what to do or who to hang out with. He doesn't get jealous over every guy you talk to. He trusts you, but he also makes it clear that he's there if you need him. There is a psychological reason for this. When a man is deeply invested in you, his instinct is to protect what matters to him. It's not about possession, it's about care. He wants to know you're safe because the thought of something happening to you genuinely bothers him. So if he's consistently checking in and standing up for you when needed, that's a sign he's obsessed in the best way. Sign 4, he talks about the future with you in it. When a man is obsessed with you, he doesn't just think about today or next week. He thinks about the future, and you're always in it. He makes plans months in advance. He talks about things you'll do together next year. He mentions places he wants to take you, experiences he wants to share with you, and it's not forced or calculated. It's natural. He says things like, "When we go to that restaurant," not "if we go." He talks about future holidays, trips, or events like it's a given that you'll be there. Because in his mind, you will be. He's not keeping his options open. He's already decided that you're the person he wants by his side. This is different from a guy who's just casually dating you. A guy who's not serious will avoid future talk. He'll keep things vague and non-committal, but a man who's obsessed, he's building a future in his mind and you're the center of it. So if he's constantly making plans weeks or months out, that's a clear sign he's all in. Sign 5. He notices changes in you. When a man is obsessed with you, he notices things that most people miss. You got a haircut, even if it's just an inch shorter. You're wearing a new perfume. You seem quieter than usual. You're smiling more. Whatever it is, he picks up on it. Because he's paying attention. Here's why this matters. Most people go through life on autopilot. They don't notice subtle changes in the people around them. But when someone is obsessed with you, you're not background noise. You're the main focus. So when something shifts, even slightly, he sees it and he asks about it. Are you okay? You seem different today. Or he compliments the change. This level of attention is rare, and it's a clear indicator that you're constantly on his mind. He's not just looking at you, he's noticing every detail because you matter that much to him. Sign 6. He wants to know everything about you. A man who's obsessed with you is endlessly curious. He asks questions, a lot of them, and not just surface level stuff like where you grew up or what you do for work. He wants to know your thoughts, your opinions, your dreams, your fears. He asks about your childhood, your family, your past experiences. He wants to understand what makes you who you are. And here's the thing. He actually listens. He doesn't ask just to fill silence. He asks because he genuinely wants to know. And then he remembers what you tell him and brings it up later. When a man is obsessed, learning about you isn't a chore. It's something he enjoys. This is different from someone who's just physically attracted to you. Physical attraction is surface level, but obsession goes deeper. He's not just interested in what you look like. He's interested in who you are, your mind, your personality, your story. So if he's constantly asking questions and actually caring about the answers, that's obsession. Sign 7. He makes effort consistently. The last sign, and maybe the most important one, is consistency. When a man is obsessed with you, his effort doesn't fade. He doesn't chase you hard in the beginning and then pull back once he has your attention. He shows up consistently, he texts you regularly, he makes plans, he follows through, he puts in the work to make you feel valued not just at the start, but continuously. Here's why this matters. A lot of guys can put in effort for a few weeks. They can be charming, attentive, and romantic when they're trying to win you over. But once they feel like they've got you, the effort drops. But a man who's truly obsessed, his effort doesn't waver because he's not just trying to get you. He's trying to keep you every single day. Consistency is the ultimate test of obsession. Anyone can be intense for a moment, but maintaining that energy over time, that takes real investment. So if he's still putting in effort months later, still making you feel special, still showing up in all the ways that matter, that's when you know it's real. So to recap, if he remembers the small things, makes you a priority, is protective without being controlling, talks about the future with you in it, notices changes in you, wants to know everything about you and makes effort consistently, then he's not just interested, he's obsessed. And when a man is obsessed with you in a healthy way, that's when you know you found something real. Because obsession, when it's rooted in respect and genuine care, is one of the strongest foundations for a lasting connection.